really excited to hear Api's story. I've actually met Api back in New Zealand very, very long time ago. It's actually a miracle that today that I'm actually seeing him after maybe 8 years or even longer. And he's going to share his story, his testimony. I want you to listen in, because every testimony points to Jesus. Every testimony gives us hope. Without a test, there's no testimony. Without a test, there's no testimony, right? And Api is going to share something incredible. There's something from his own heart that's going to bless us. Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Andrew, for this opportunity to come and share a bit of my testimony. I was being brought up in Fiji, brought up in the village. Got five brothers, all boys. So it's been a tough upbringing for me. So I'm the youngest, family. So for that, I think I'm the one who's always get all the hidings and all the things from my big brother. So that's looking back. When we brought up, I thank God for that, for my family, for my parents, for their upbringing. I think without that, I wouldn't have imagined I would have achieved what I've achieved so far. So I thank God for that. So growing up, I was just playing around, just in the after school, coming back to school, especially in the village. You always played touch rugby, and like back then Fiji used to be good at sevens by that time. So back just playing touch rugby at the backyard was one big thing for us growing up. So never imagined I would become a rugby player. Because when we grew up, my parents were just in the village. My dad was a farmer, and my mom was housewife. So she just do the thing at home. So we rely on the thing on farming. So back home, do sugarcane farming, and that was our source of income by that time. So for us during the weekends, that's the time we used to go and work in the farm. So because we were all boys, so my dad used to be hard on us, to want us to do the job that boys do. So we always go on the farm on the weekends. And growing up, like even on that, we had piggery too. So all the money we get from that was that to help us in our education and for us for our upbringing. And looking back, I say it's been a tough time, but I thank God for all that perseverance, all the things we came through in life. It molded us to become a better person and to achieve what we want to achieve when we grow up. So one thing that our parents want us to do is education. So my dad would just do anything just to invest in our education. So he want us to grow up and to become something, to have a good job, and to be a better person, and to be able to support your own self when you grow up. So for us, like, education was massive for us. So when we grew up. So I was fortunate that with that we have to work hard to achieve what you want to achieve. So for me, rugby was like just part of something like we would like to do. Is my aim was to become a school teacher, or was to be. So I was working really hard, and then like I ended up in university in Fiji. So I didn't ever plan that, or knew that I would become a rugby player. Since I went to university, then studied there for 3 years, and it was tough. Like studies, it's full time, and you have to be really committed to what you do to achieve what you're going to do in university. And there was rugby. So we started playing rugby at the university by that time, and most of the guys we were playing together, they start coming overseas to France for contracts. So as I see, like, oh, this is something I would try to do, to try to become try and play rugby, and maybe come overseas and earn a living from it. So we started playing. So I started taking rugby seriously by then, when I was in university, because I know, like, even most of the guys we went to school together, when they graduated, they were still looking for jobs. Like, it was hard in Fiji by that time, and then I saw that rugby was becoming professional, and people and some of my mates they start earning life from it. So that's where it all started up, and then I managed to get picked for Fiji, like Fiji Warriors. Then every year we have to go on a tour to Australia and New Zealand to play the Super Rugby development teams. So that's where rugby started from. And then I came to New Zealand got picked up contract by then. By Haba, not Haba, one year that we went to play there, and from there, I went to New Zealand, played there for 3 years, and met my wife by then when I was back in Fiji. So before I went to New Zealand, we were married. And then they were back in Fiji, and I went to New Zealand for contract. No, not like that. In New Zealand, it was like a semi-pro contract. So you only got contracted when the ITM season is on. So after that, you have to work, and it was challenging. And for me, from there. I didn't want to even look back. I say, if this is something that God has planned for me, then I think I'll have to give my all. I'll have to work hard for this in order to provide for me and my family. And there's always one Bible verse that's always encouraging me. Is Jeremiah 29:11. So he says, "For I alone know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you, plans for the future you hope for." So that Bible verse always inspires me, always challenges me, and say, if this is God's plan for me, I think if I work hard for it, He'll get me through it. And for me, my plan was for me to get a full-time contract. I want to come this side in Europe. I was fortunate enough. Last year of I think it was 2013. I was playing for Haba after that ITM Cup. My agent rang me and said, there's a club in France looking for a medical jacket just for 3 months. So if you want to go, you go. There's an opportunity there. You can go if you play well. Then they might keep you, or if not, then. But if you want to go, there's an opportunity there to come. And I say, oh yes, I'll take that. So since I came to France, just came for 3 months, and I said, this is one opportunity that has opened for me. I will never want to waste it. So I came in, and as I arrived, I straight, because I came in as an injury cover, so I have to play straight away. So, I landed on the Tuesday or Wednesday, and straight on Saturday we played the first game, and then after 2 or 3 games, I think I started playing well, and the president called me. Oh, we're really happy to we want to keep you for another 2 years, and for me, that was a big breakthrough for me, to be able to get a full-time contract and to be able to come and play professional rugby in here was massive for me. I really thank God for that. I know that his plan for me was the door that he opens for me, and it's up to us to take up that opportunity that God has given us. And I thank God for that opportunity, and from that I never look back. And I got my family over from Fiji, and then got to spend 4 years there in France, and then came played for Fiji in the last World Cup 2015, which was also one big achievement for me. And then from that I got scouted by Northampton Saints, and they signed me, and we came over here now, and we've been here now since then. So really thank God for that, for those opportunities. I think if we have faith, if we work hard towards it, because Kelly said, faith without work is dead. So whatever opportunities that we are given, or whatever whatever things we work towards, if we have faith and if we work hard towards it, I think nothing is impossible in this world. Because God will always be with us. He will always support us if we have faith, and if we trust in Him, and we work hard in whatever things we want to achieve. And I thank God for that. So the glory, the honor to be the citizen of this earth.